Forgot to add myself on the stream. I'm over here tweeting out the live. My bad, y'all. Good morning. Shout out to everybody coming in. It's almost 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to take my time. I will take my time. I will take my time. Yeah, we definitely gonna walk. We got a couple facts that we're gonna put out there. A couple files I'm gonna drop. A couple stories I'm gonna walk y'all through. And then after this live is done, I'm really just gonna sit back and just differentiate real from fake. I'm already knowing how fake this industry is, this culture is, battle rap is. I'm already knowing. I took this hat today for a reason. Black sheep, right? Put this on for this live for a reason. But still, we're going to really talk about some facts. I got a file to drop for y'all, a couple stories to walk down. And then even still, I expect to still sit back after this live, and I expect to still see a bunch of fake. You can show people the absolute facts or truth, and to still watch people sit back like quiet or not do the man thing or just that's yo, no supers until the live is over, please. Please hold your breath. I don't want to go off my own shit right now. It's not about the money. And I appreciate the supers and the shout outs. I'm going to get to y'all comments after my live. So please hold your supers, people. Please hold your supers. Please. You can't have a day go or a week go without some fuck shit. You know, I've known for a very long time. I've been advised of such. You know, some of the people closest to me that know me very well say it to me. I just don't want to come off the wrong way because I'm not some person that's gonna claim to be, oh, I'm just the realest nigga in the. When people try to put that shit on themselves and everything, I think it's corny. You know, I don't walk around trying to badge myself or nothing like that. But it's just like when you know what you know and when you see what you see, it's just like I was never really cut to stand next to a lot of y'all. There are a couple of y'all really fuck with. A couple people that I just feel like, yo, they never pulled no slimy shit, never did no corny shit. They've never lied. And let me say this as well. And trust me, I'm gonna take my time. I got a full morning. I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna get to everything. But let me clarify. We've all done corny shit before. We've all made mistakes before. We've all jumped out of windows before, me included. And that's going to be one of my stories that I never told before as well during a part of this live. That's cool. But when it's all said and done, whether you make a mistake, whether you do something corny, whether you do something wrong, what happens when the actual facts come out? What do you do then? Do you continue the shuffle game? Do you continue to just stand on your corniness or being incorrect? Do you just disregard facts? When people disregard anybody that disregards facts, keep them from around you. It takes humility to say, I was wrong. It takes grown man bars to say, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It's not easy for the average man or woman to say, I'm wrong. I understand that because I've been there before. It's not, especially when there's ego and pride and all that shit on it. It's not fucking easy. But I'm far from fucking Marlo. I ain't no street nigga and I ain't no Marlo, but my name is my name. Y'all realize not only have I always addressed shit that was 100%, 1000% false on my name or on RBE's reputation, I've always addressed that stuff if I felt it was meaningful, right? There's been a lot of things that I let go because I thought it wasn't meaningful. I said that in a recent joint on Hip Hop Is Real. He asked me about somebody, and I said, yo, if y'all realize before I came out back outside with Max out or whatever, I didn't say nothing about that. I'm trying to like let certain shit just go. I'm trying to grow above certain shit. And I mean, certain shit that's just not worth it. But when you factor in, not only is it like when it comes from somebody that's a God tier, that has a voice, like Dizaster is a God tier. Dizaster is one of our, you could argue him Mount Rushmore. Dizaster is one of our greats. It's like me. If I cut on a camera and I put something on somebody's jacket, like it's meaningful because I am who I am. It's the same thing for Dizaster. I give him that respect and credit. He says something about you like that in a battle, and I'm the person on record saying that interviews and blogs can't keep up with battles. So this live right here is just really for the people that I do business with. It's really for my lawyers. It's really for the fans. And here's the reason why I say lawyers. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit with a company that has claimed that RBE has purposefully tried to interfere with their business, ironically, of all people, right? And somebody comes out and puts in a round, ARP, you tried to bribe Rex off the card. I'm going to address that for my reputation, for my company, for the people that I do business with, as well as for my lawyers, as well as for somebody could try to pick that up and try to put that in my lawsuit. Like, you see, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's why I thought it was real bold what happened with the trenches card, because that other side, they're in lawsuits as well, multiple. It could end up in 5 lawsuits over the next 2-3 years, depending on all the shit that's around them, and multiple lawsuits. So in the midst of that, to actually interfere with somebody's card, and I'm gonna be name dropping a couple times on this shit too, because I'm tired of y'all niggas. Tired of y'all niggas. You got people like, you know what? I'm gonna still say allegedly P on the phone with bloggers, telling them like, yo, I'm about to go after the trenches card. What you think? I think that's bold for them to allegedly, in the midst of lawsuits, pointing at other companies saying like they interfered with us purposefully or whatever, to still go out and do what they've been doing for allegedly the last 10 plus years to all of us, including you, Diz, including you. And still in the midst of lawsuits to go out there and have somebody like a Danny Myers who could be in an interview saying like, yo, I got threatened off the card. Other people said I got this type of offer, yada, 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 yada. I even feel like some of those bars is like sticking up for them, but that's why I'm just confused, because on the phone it's all anti that side. It's like everybody, some of these league owners and some of these rappers, they have a whole different message to me on the phone in private. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're talking about like you versus Geechee Diz, you know what I'm saying? Like you're totally against them. Not in your rounds though. I get it. When the cameras is on, like we got to play a certain game, I guess, because people are worried about stepping on toes. That's where I became top op, because I didn't want to toe that line like some of y'all. I didn't want to do the whole like, oh, well, let me really, really despise you and hate you behind the scenes and in my chest. And when I'm on the phone to other people, but when the cameras is on, let me smile and dance and all this and shake hands and do COVID or whatever with y'all. Because nah, my position was always just like, no, like y'all could do that. It's not about being tough. It's just about standing where you feel. Period. Across the board, cameras on or cameras off. So why am I here today for anybody that's missed the because I'm seeing blogs already. There's tweets about it. I get text messages this morning from Lawrence and Wing, like, yo, you see this shit with Diz? It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. This culture was a lot of these people I was never meant to stand next to. It's like, yo, Diz, is that what you invited me out for? To stand next to that? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully when we was on the phone like 3-4 weeks ago, this is before you decided to put that in your raps. So I'm not gonna put that on you. I'm just gonna, I hope not. I hope not. But yesterday, I buy the Battle of the Bay pay-per-view on Rap Grid. I'm in and out of the battles on my phone. I even tweeted my screenshot of me purchasing it and watching it on Rap Grid to support Dizaster and Big K and A Ward and Rex and who else did I really? I put that in my tweet. Looking forward to seeing Big K versus Rex. And now I know people are gonna say, oh, but at that point, somebody might say that shit. Cool. But I'm watching the stream last night, just chilling, minding my business. I take my ass to sleep because I get it. They're on a different coast. I'm on the East Coast. So I didn't stay up to see all the battles I really wanted to see. Dizaster versus Easy and Big K versus Rex. I'm sleep. Everybody knows I'm an early bird. I done had blogs 5 o'clock in the morning before, lives, 5 o'clock. Y'all, everybody knows I'm an early bird. Everybody knows that. I get up this morning. I'm on the treadmill. I grab my tablet. First thing I do is I log into Rap Grid. I click the fucking flyer for Battle of the Bay. I scroll down. Yep, VOD's there. They're all uploaded. Cool. It's going to make my cardio go nice and easy. First battle I watch is Rex versus K. I do have vested stock in the battle. Not directly as it pertains to their business. Don't take that the wrong way. Vested stock in, I hope Big K fucking wins his battle or at least does good because I'm promoting him versus fucking Young Ill coming up on Max Out 3. Right? That's my stock in the battle when it comes to business. Right? Then I have like a personal attachment to it as well, which is me being arguably the biggest endorser of Big K, wanting him to do good or possibly win that battle because I'm endorsing him for champion of the year. I think he needs to be at the forefront of that list. And to be fair, it's him, it's Easy, it's Geechee, it's whoever. But it's a good mix this year for champion of the year. I'm endorsing him for that. Me and Dizaster was on the phone talking about Big K and Rex about 4 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a treadmill this morning. I'm like, I got some content to watch. It's going to take me through my jog easily because I was going to tell myself I'm putting in about an hour today. I'm watching Big K and Rex. Good battle. Good battle. I can do a whole separate fucking blog just doing recaps if I wanted to. That's kind of one of the things I thought I was going to end up doing this morning, maybe doing a recap. The second thing I watch. Now, this is just fan now. I don't have no interest, no stock in who wins Dizaster versus Easy or nothing like that. This is just me, fan mode now. That's the second most important battle for me to watch. Blindsided. I'm sitting here watching the rounds and all that shit, and I'm just like, oh, they're doing good. Yo, what's the glass bar from fucking Easy? Oh, Dizaster has some dope shit. I'm just watching it like, yo, they're both doing good. This is really, and then here comes the I'm just ARP try to blog Rex. I'm literally learning this while I'm watching the pay-per-view that I'm supporting. And I'm like, what? They ain't saying these faggots. So at first, I'm just like trying to process quick. Like, this is just a ball, maybe like shock value shit. Diz maybe got some shock value shit in him or whatever. I know from what I thought, me and Diz was cool. From what I thought me and Diz was real cool. Constantly trying to do co-events with me and always asking me to come out there. So I try to book him when he came into Atlanta to support Active. With the first time that old Red couldn't make it, and Diz came out and Active didn't get his battle. And then at the time, also Raw couldn't make it, so Raw and Trez didn't go down. I tried to do Diz and Trez for a 1-round freestyle battle in the building for the fans, and I offered them a bag for it. They just both didn't want to do it. That's cool. It's all good. Like, I thought me and Diz was real cool enough to like at least exchange a phone call between each other if you felt ever I would violate in the midst of a lawsuit. If at least I thought that. I thought me and Diz was at least that cool. Because me and Diz be on the phone for years at hour-long clips. I would have thought we was at least that cool. But once again, like I say, this culture is not meant for me. It's not meant for me. And then I see the dick suckers and all that. I'm just like, okay, so this ain't a shock value bar or nothing like that. Because if you're calling niggas faggots and dick suckers and all that type of shit, no, you mean this. So I'm just like, wow. Battle rap strikes again. Battle rap strikes again. I'm going to actually get into a story about Big K versus Rex, my communications with Rex and my communications with Big K in a second. And I'm going to put a file up here for y'all. And then we're going to really talk towards the end. I want to talk about logic first. If I attempted to bribe Rex off of a car, first of all, I've never blocked a battle or attempted to block a battle in my life. I learned about Rex versus Big K after the contracts were signed. Diz, when you was on the phone with me telling me about that battle, you was like, yo, Mook and K is kind of the reason that Rex and Big K is going to have dope energy. I learned about the battle then. Big K is one of the biggest battlers that frequents RBE. Does anybody think that Big K calls me and asks me permission or checks in or says, yo, I just want to throw an idea out there. I might be taking Rex. I didn't speak to K. Because that's not how we all move over here at RBE. If Ill Will or Big K or Rosenberg Raw or Show Off or whoever pop up on, Show Off's promoting like 4 fucking battles right now before Max out. He's got Cash Capone. Shout out to Cash Capone coming up on a card. Shout out to that league. He's got K Walker coming up on Nostalgia. Shout out to Easy in the Trenches. I don't know these things until the flyer drops. And then I'll be supporting them with these niggas. Show Off is co-promoting. Every time Show Off posts, he posts both flyers at the same time. He posts the Max Out flyer and the Nostalgia flyer together at the same fucking time. Do I call Show Off and be like, yo, what you doing? No. So logic for a second, people, before we get to the fucking facts. If I was going to bribe somebody, wouldn't it be the person that I actually got that type of relationship with? The person that I could actually offer a lot to? Because I can't offer a lot to Rex. First of all, Rex does what he wants anyway. He's a mercenary. He's a journeyman. He's a contractor. He's a legend. He's a GOAT. Does what the fuck he wants, as he should. And when's the last time you seen Rex on RBE? How the fuck can I go to fucking Rex and bribe him? When I go to Big K and try to bribe Big K, when I just go to Big K then and be like, yo, I'm gonna give you Lux after Young Ill or some shit like that. If you don't do, when I go to Big K, why would I go to Rex? Or how about A-Ward? A-Ward versus A-Verb right now is, at least from a engagement with the fans standpoint, the most promoted battle on Max Out 3. Why wouldn't I go to A-Ward then? And I have a way bigger relationship with A-Ward as well than Rex. I don't really have that much of a business relationship with Rex. I don't. Why the fuck would I bribe Rex? What sense does any of this shit make, Diz? Not alone from it being 100, 1000% false, but what even sense does it make? You know how many people behind the scenes I'm telling people like, yo, Big K, he's got Rex, he's got Young Ill, he had Mook, he had the A-Ward grudge match and all this. You never know if he gets something else before the year closes, whether he does or not. He's up for champion of the year. You think I want him to lose the Rex battle? It all lines up with the Mook shit. And even if I had money invested in the situation as far as like that battle per se, why wouldn't I be confident in Big K in short rounds? Everybody always says Big K in short. What is wrong? Where's the logic? This shit don't even make no fucking sense, let alone why the fuck would I try to bribe Rex instead of Big K or A-Ward or none of this shit make no fucking sense. It's just another fucking morning of me supporting your fucking league, watching the pay-per-view that I fucking paid for, and it just minding my fucking business on a Sunday morning and getting blindsided by some 1000% fuck shit, a lie on my fucking name. Just like, what? I swear to God, before I saw a single tweet, a single text message, I watched it. I'm watching it myself, caught it like, what the fuck is this? ARP, what? Swear on everything I love. That's how, like, what? Thank you, Diz. Me and you has been so solid to each other. I appreciate the call on that. Let me talk about, this is the reason why I put Rex in the title. And I still don't got no disrespect for Diz or Rex. I said this on Hip Hop is Real. I said, me knowing how battle rap is, it's always something. I said, yo, shout out to Reed. I'm gonna stay private with that. If we have a conversation, we have a conversation. I just want to get along with as many people as possible. I don't want no bullshit because there's always something in here. I saw Mike P shit. People texting me, asking me like, yo, what's up? You gonna respond to Mike P? I said, yo, I respected what Mike P said. I think I even said it in an interview. I said it publicly. I said, I respect what he said. I said, when me and that man have a conversation, I'm gonna give him the opportunity that he asked for, that he extended to me as a man. Man, shit comes your way, you extend it back. Shout out to Mike P. I understand the past. I know what happened. You said it yourself, and I respected that. I saw the JC shit on Hip Hop is Real. He's right. We never disrespected each other despite our little, you know what I'm saying? The way we went like this was weird over the T-Top battle as well as the old Red rematch, but I never disrespected him. I never disrespected him. You know what I'm saying? So a shout out to JC. I put up a mock list of who could be the surprise battle the other day on my Twitter. I put JC in it. I put JC in it. I put people on a list that I actually fuck with and have respect for. I put Twerk there because Twerk and Miss Hustle got me before on the April Fools. They put out a whole fucking fly. I didn't get all caught up in my shit. I joined it. That's funny. They both DM whatever. I'm just that's a good one. Put everybody on the list I actually respect. You know what I'm saying? Despite me not having no disrespect for either one of these guys, Diz or Rex, the reason why I put Rex in this title is because Rex, I've been bit by you about 4 times now behind the scenes, and I've always kept it private. I respect Rex, but I just don't understand if we have a thing or not. I don't. Rex, I respect you. And it's like, I want to fuck with you, but you got me in this spot where I'm just like, it's weird. It's weird, my nigga. Because when we around each other, like anytime we've been around each other, it's been real good energy. Anytime we've been on the phones, it's been real good energy. But then sometimes it'd be like this behind my back thing that I just don't understand. And it just be weird. It just be real weird. Actually bit me like 5 times. The first time you ever bit me is the conversation you had with me, right? About coming to that event that you was going to perform. And that's 6 times actually coming to that event that you was going to perform at. And then that message got construed. I left that alone. Another one's I seen you on a podcast with Queens Flip recently. and you was talking about you felt disrespected about what we paid you, and I was just like, for the Rosenberg Raw battle, I was just like, I even had this conversation with Van. I was just like, yo, I don't understand that. I didn't get that energy when we booked him. I didn't get that energy when he came in. I didn't get that energy when I paid him. Is it just because he's with Queens Flip and everybody know that me and Queens Flip fought? Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. So I just don't understand why Rex, why you do these little things behind my back, despite when it's just me and you, everything be so regular and cool and good. Another one, you know, and I heard this secondhand, so I apologize if somebody lied on you. But people telling me, how much you got paid for social distance, like you're telling people thousands when it's really, and I didn't care. Like I left it alone. Another one was the ill will battle. I'm not gonna disrespect you and say that, you didn't have the car racks. I'm not gonna disrespect you because I don't know. I'm not gonna disrespect you, G. But everybody thought that was weird and felt Will was talking some other shit. I'm over here calming Will to a degree because that's Will's money on the line. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even remember we had Ill Will versus Rex booked. The reason why everybody was just like, that's a little crazy is because a week after the car accident and not coming to the battle, you was on stage throwing bottles and everything. You know what I'm saying? When they had the whole brawl at URL. So it was weird. It was just weird. I never said anything. Any interactions I had with you, I kept it genuine. I kept it cool. Never said anything. We did the Rosenberg Raw battle. Still did business with you. You know what I'm saying? People say that battle got ruined. A lot of people's like, don't ever book him. And I still did social distance with you in a time when nobody was getting money. Trying to call the whole fucking world to do social distance. Everybody to do a social Dizaster was on it. 40 Cal, Math, Hollow, Mook. The whole world was on social distance. You know what I'm saying? The first time you threw me a mixtape joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't bash you, but you know what I mean? Like, you ain't hold me down there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But now let's get serious for a second. Because Dizaster, for you to put in your round, that's probably going to do 1 million views. You're an easy to block captain. Or at least 500,000. For you to say, I tried to bribe Rex off the card. I want to tell you the 3 conversations or interactions that I've had with Rex over the last year plus. I've had 3 interactions with T Rex over the last year plus. Okay. The first interaction that I had with T Rex over the last year plus. Shout out to my guy Van. Shout out to Bad, Rex's brother. Shout out to Bad. Bad, I don't know if you owe me some money for the Mook and Big K battle. Not Van. Bad. Yeah, Bad. Bad. You might owe me some money. We bet on that. I don't know. That's all good. We're gonna leave that alone. We have fun behind the scenes with that. I'm on a 3-way call with Bad and Mook. Bad and Mook called me like Mook. Bad and Van. Van is Mook, Murder Mook's manager. Shout out to Van. Van is like me and Van even got into it before because real niggas are gonna clash every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like real men is gonna clash every once in a while. Me and Van even had a fallout for a hot second, but I still co-sign Van as one of the most sturdy people that I've met in battle rap because he walks with principles. Like if he's wrong, he's wrong. If he's right, he's right. He's a man of honor. He's a man of respect. That's the vibe I've always gotten from Van. Like as much as I respect Mook, I would rather work with Van because Van is kind of like an A-alike to me. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I put that in there is because I'm trying to show y'all that me and Van getting on the phone 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning is regular for us. Like we've done that a million fucking times. But leading into the Big K, I'm gonna walk. Y'all gonna walk with me today because I just want the fucking facts to be out there. Because y'all not gonna put this fuck shit on my name. Leading into the Big K and the Murder Mook battle, Van and Bad called me. I think Bad heard some of Mook's rounds. So I think he called Van. Oh, that boy K is dead. Yada, yada, yada. Ooh. So they called me on 3-way. So like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, probably. They all up early like me, moving around. Van work early, I work early, all that type of shit. So we just geeking on the phone and all this talking shit. Somewhere along the line, that conversation, that three-way turns into um the new era or whatever t-shirts that was behind some of the URL battles. And it's like Van and Bad start having a bet, like a money bet of, what card was it where niggas was basically trying to get the top tiers out of there. The new era t-shirts, was it the 212? Was it Mook versus Rock? That's the whole debate between Van and Bad. They got money going up. I'm just on the phone, bullshit with them, having a good time, Joan and all that type of shit. And it turns into like a 6-way call. They get knowledge on the phone. We like bring conference and knowledge. Knowledge is on that shit. No Bars from Hip Hop is Real is on that shit. Everybody's arguing like, yo, what event was it because you were doing interviews and shit? What event was it where the t-shirts got worn behind Mook or the top tier? They try to get all the top tiers out of it. Right? Is that? And then even Rex because Bad was trying to get Mook on the conference and Mook wasn't picking up. So he calls Rex. Rex is on the phone. And it's like, once again, it's like 5, 6 people. It's me, Van, Bad, No Bars, Rex, and Knowledge. 6 people on a conference call, just all talking shit, just having battle rap fun. Right? Even on that call, like it's me and Rex going back and forth a couple of times, just throwing like, yo, what do you think about this? And me, just regular shit. I just put that stupid ass corny story out there to say that's 1 out of 3 of the last interactions I've had with Rex over the last 12 months. Okay? That's 1 out of 3. The second out of 3 interaction that I had with Rex over the last 12 months plus is after the Big K and Mook battle. Of course, y'all remember the angle with Big K going at Mook and saying your best friend is a cop or whatever that angle, right? Shout out to my nigga Van once again. Van calls me one morning, early in the morning, and he says, yo, I heard that you gave that information to K of somebody in this whole circle right here being a cop, gave that angle to K. So I'm on the phone with Van, and my integrity is important to me. Fuck the business. I could walk away from battle rap tomorrow. Not just for me as a person, my integrity is important. Then on the battle rap side, I can't do business with these people and they out here thinking that I'm lying. You see the way I treat RX? Like, for example, I'm just like, yo, shorty, you got a red carpet. This is QB's home. I'm keeping it 1,000. QB's the queen of RBE, but you got a red carpet over here, shorty. That's how I want that's my reputation. I just did that. That's just me. Random. I'm not doing that, tying that to Big K and move. It's just me with RX being regular. It just ties in though, because I'm consistently me. Right? I can't have a reputation of people walking around talking about, yo, like, ARP is giving niggas angles. I'll give you another quick story. Oh, we gonna walk today, boy. I'll give you another quick story. Show Off being a pillar of RBE. Before he goes on stage with Math, we're going up and we're passing each other. Like, if you've been in the VIP room upstairs from Club Drum, that's where the battlers be sometimes, where interviews go sometimes, whatever. This is throwback RBE shit in New York, Club Drum. Me and Show Off's passing each other. I'm going to the stage for that. He said, yo, let me tell you something real quick. And I'm like, no, hold on. Like, what? And he's just like, yo, I want to tell you, yo, it might go up on stage because I got to say this. And I'm just like, yo, whatever you about to say, I don't want to hear it. I did not even let Show Off tell me. And what he was talking about is how he ended his 3rd round versus Math. When he said, you got niggas that die, but shout out to the niggas that did it. One of the most disrespectful bars that's ever been said on RBE. I don't even know the story behind that bar, but it just sounds one of the most disrespectful bars ever. But I didn't hear it until he rapped it, because I wouldn't even let him say it to me in the hallway. And I say all the time, I don't listen to bars. Number 1, because I'm a fan. Number 2, because my integrity as a league owner. Because if you say some wild shit and some kind of story goes left or whatever, niggas gonna look at me and say like, oh, you knew about this? They're gonna ask me, did you know about Adi Boom about to get exposed by Big K? Fuck no. And this is Big K. Big K fuck with me. He's not gonna, he didn't bring this to me first. I found out on stage. Same way I found out about this dumb shit watching just your fucking stream last night, this. But anyway, it's like I got stories for days to validate who the fuck I am. But getting back to the second out of 3 conversations that I had over the last 12 months plus with Rex. And like I said, I ain't gonna rush. We're gonna walk. Fuck it. Fuck it. Good old battle rap. So Van calls me. I got a question for you, AR. Did you give Big K the angle of somebody in this circumference being a cop? I'm like, nah. I don't listen to bars before rounds. And even if somebody does say something to me, like a mention of, like, let's say, I'm gonna have a personal for him or whatever the case may be, I didn't give it to the battle rapper. Never have I done that. Ever. So I'm like, all right, Van, hold on 1 second. On the spot, not no, let me call you back, Van. Because if I do that, then time could pass in between and maybe I'm conspiring behind Van's back, right? So on the spot, while Van is there, like 6 o'clock in the morning, yo, K, I got you on three-way real quick. Yo, the angle about somebody on Mook's side being a cop or whatever, did I give that to you? He says, nah. I said, yo, Van, you have any questions to ask him? Whatever was said real quick, got Big K off the phone in like 45 seconds. Yo, Van, that's weird, but there goes Big K. All right, maybe he just lied for me in the heat of the moment, okay? What are we talking about here? Van's like, nah, I heard that shit came from Raw. I said, Raw? Okay, cool. Stay right there. 3-way. Yo, Raw, did you tell somebody that I gave a angle to Big K about somebody in Mook's circumference being a cop? Raw goes, fuck no. Well, actually, Raw didn't say fuck no at first. Raw's like, nah. And then I said, yo, Van, here you go. Ask him whatever you want to ask him. So then Van kind of like reiterates like the same question again. Raw got a little defensive. Raw was like, yo, listen, I'm going to say it like this. I don't know if you heard me or if you were paying attention, but like they almost had like a little, because Raw just didn't like the fact that he felt like he was being asked to repeat himself. You know what I'm saying? So, but he said the facts of answering the question. And then I got Raw off the phone. I said, yo, Van, that's 2. That's 2 up, 2 down. Like, I'm also offended that somebody would put that on my name. Where did this come from, my nigga? How about you make a call now? Like, what are we doing here? You know who he ends up calling? Let me get on the phone. Rex. Rex is on the phone now with Van. Where did this come from? They ain't say nothing that can tie me to that bullshit. Got to the point where Rex and Van started arguing on the phone. I'm sitting there on 3-way. They start arguing amongst each other. Rex ended up hanging up the phone or whatever. Me and Van get back on the phone. I said, yo, is there something else you need from me? He said, yo, I got to handle, I think, like family business now, side of things, like him and Bad and Rex and whatever. I said, all right, let me know. Let me get off the phone. I think I followed up with Van, like just, we was on the phone random, like a couple weeks or a couple days after that. And I brought it up. Yeah, everything good on your side? He's like, yeah, just some other shit that I'm dealing with. But that's not my business then. It's not my business then. I don't know what else to do with you, but ain't gonna be no Rex on that 3-way call in front of me saying that a fact that something came from me without me being able to challenge it. And nothing came from that. I'm just like, so what are we talking about here? But Rex is involved somehow in that situation. That's why I'm saying, like, yo, Rex, I fuck with you, but it's like, it's weird because you done bit me a couple times now. That's the second out of third time that I spoke to Rex over the last 12 months plus any interaction. The third one, I'm going to put a file up here for y'all. The surprise Max Out 3 battle. Okay. There's a battler on the card as well as a sponsor. That's the best way to put it. They're having a conversation. I'm not in the loop. I'm not a part of that conversation. I have nothing to do with it at the time. They're having a conversation about adding something else to max out 3. The conversation is about like, yo, with this energy and this setup and this and that and blah blah. Like, it'd be so dope if we had this there as well. So they get in touch with me now, the league owner. They bring the idea to me. I'm going back and forth on the phone with the sponsor, and the idea is dope. And I'm welcoming the idea. And I'm just like, you know what? Damn, I want an 11th fucking battle, but fuck it, a surprise. Let's do it. We maxed out. Fuck it. Let's give the fans everything. Fuck it. Let's do it. Says, now when the surprise comes on the stream, this will come even that much more full circle. But send me a list of battlers that would fit with this person here that has this own reason why this person is being discussed for the card. Send me a list of battlers to match up with that person. And here's, the circumstances that we trying to all keep it within a certain parameter. I'm like, cool. I text back a list of people. First group of people. It's got Sirius Jones in it. It's got Rex in it. It's got a couple top tiers in it. Then like there's another piece of the list where I'm like, these are like more mid-tier people, different business scenario, you know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. But good ideas. Then beneath mid-tier is more up and comers, people that's gonna also be a different business scenario. So like even brackets of money of what I expect us to be able to negotiate, right? So I send that list back, right? We contact somebody from that list. Negotiations didn't line up. Somewhere along the line, the sponsor and the battler, I believe, speak to Rex. And here's how I'm 99.9% sure that they spoke to Rex. Hold on. So this is now the third and last out of three for three communication and interaction that I've had with Rex over the last 12 months plus. This is July 23rd, this text message here, right? Now, if you see, this is literally nobody, Rex or nobody could show you anything different. Nobody could show you a different thread because it doesn't exist. You can't challenge facts. So I reached out to Rex with just 4 letters. Yo. You see, Rex responds back, I gotta move in because it's close. It's small for me. It says, I'm with it. I just gotta make sure my legals will let me go. I'll have an answer for you tomorrow afternoon. I'll write back copy. Sounds like battle rapper that's blurted out or sponsor that's blurted out. Let me get on camera. I ain't making that mistake again. I try to learn from my mistakes. I try to make sure I blurt out the names this time. Or already reached out to you. That's a bet, G's. Everybody knows that's how I text, right? Now, obviously, the reason why I could say sounds like they already reached out to you is because if I text you just 4 letters, yo, and you text back, I'm checking with my legals, that means that somebody already looped you in to like, yo, we trying to get you on max out 3 for a surprise battle. That's it. I never had no communication with Rex after this. Rex, if you didn't tell Diz that I tried to bribe you off the card, I will cut this camera back on and apologize to you. I will. But I'm very curious about who's telling Diz that. I'm very curious. And this is why I say earlier, Rex, you bit me a couple of times. And I'm not here to call you a liar, Rex. I'm just here to say you twist things on my name a couple times now. I don't know if it's just because it's like I'm rocking with Diz or I'm blasting these rumors that I might not be there or whatever the case may be. That leads me into the next point. Now, this is just, once again, like, you can't argue facts. Rex and nobody else can tell you that I've had any communication with him past those 3 interactions. Talking about who made the New Era t-shirts when he was on a 6-way conference call. Talking about me and Van calling him on 3-ways. Talking about the Mook and Big K angle. And this text message right here. So when the fuck did I bribe Rex then? Rex can never tell you in a phone conversation, a call log, or a text message, a DM, nothing that we've spoken past those 3 times over the last 12 plus months. He can't show you nothing else because it doesn't exist. So, Rex, I really hope that whatever Diz said in that round last night didn't come from you, because I keep getting bit by you. And that's the only reason why I would even put this out, even though this text was supposed to be private, is because I'm just like, yo, Rex, how many times you going to get me before it's just like, yo, you can't do the whole twisting of the realities and truths in battle rap for your benefit if my name is attached. I'm going to clear my name. And I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, but this shit is fucking nuts. When you have 1,000% lie on my fucking name, who's lying on me? Which one of y'all? Two more for y'all. Let's talk about Big K again real quick. I don't believe in putting out just some of the truth in a situation like this. I just want everything to be out there. Let's go back to this for a second. As a matter of fact, you see Rex's response. I'm with it. I'm with it. So then again, I'm with it, right? But I try to bribe you, right? I'm with it. And I never had no communication with him other than, when the fuck did I bribe this man? But anyway, when did I even mention GTX? When did I even mention Big K to him? When did we this nothing? This is crazy. But anyway, you see the part of it that says, make sure with my legals. Everybody knows Rex has been having legal situations. Everybody knows that, right? Check on my legals, right? Now, if you notice, Rex got an interview on 15 Minutes of Fame with Uncle Rod. And even Uncle Rod asked him on camera, like, yo, so you're here. What's these rumors that you wasn't going to be here or whatever? Make sure I put out all the facts, all the truth, and not withhold anything. The same bloggers that knew that the Trenches card was about to be attacked, because people literally that are involved with some of these battlers are calling the bloggers and telling them and asking them, like, yo, you think I'd be wrong if I sabotage this shit? All right. The same bloggers that was trying to hint, and even you see how easy the block was. Like, he here the first time, he's like, whatever, he shrugged it off. Second time he here, he's like, niggas is hating on my card. Third time he here, he's like, yo, what? Hold on, I might need to look into this. Because for certain people, they don't speak publicly, but they on the phone every single day with the bloggers. They try to speak through the bloggers. See, the difference with me is I'll show my face. I'll get right here and I'll say it for myself. But these other people, they try to put out their shit through the bloggers. That's why the bloggers were correct about the Trenches card. And they were kind of like hinting at it. Sometimes they know shit and they just talk around it a little bit, and you have to decode it. If you pay attention to the top bloggers, they know. League owners tell them shit, right? These same bloggers started hearing that Rex versus Big K might not happen, not because ARP was bribing him. I don't know if you got the rumor wrong or incorrect. Is the behind the scenes rumor, and didn't this flyer come out and then was deleted on accident? I'm not sure. But the rumor was allegedly that he might not be doing the Big K battle because he was picked up for Summer Madness versus Geechee. Did you get the rumor wrong, Diz? The rumor wasn't RBE was bribing Rex. The rumor behind the scenes was that it was a Summer Madness situation, allegedly. The fuck do I have to do with that? That was the rumor behind the scenes. So when these same bloggers, right, are spreading that or hearing that or being told that, and they start to communicate, when that comes to me, you know what I do as a real nigga? especially for my nigga Big K. I call Big K. You know, I said to Big K, I said, yo, you hearing anything? He says, nah. I said, you know what you might want to do? Speak to Diz. I'm trying to once again help the fucking battle stay together. I say, speak to Diz. Ask Diz. Because you never know if Rex and Diz had a conversation and maybe it just didn't get to you, because I know what it's like for a league owner to be in that situation, right? And I'm not disrespecting Diz, whether Rex said something to him or not. I'm saying I've been there before. This was like controversy. Shout out to Jones. No disrespect. I'm just using examples to show you the facts because you can't erase history. Like when Jones was mad at me and he was like, I spoke to you and we agreed on a certain time frame, but why'd you tell anybody? And I did my blog and I said, when you're in my shoes, I told the co-owner, Shata, and I told Big K, who's the other side of the battle. I have to. I can't just keep my, because if shit go left, Big K can have a problem with me. Why you ain't tell me? Why you ain't put me on? Why you sit here, let me prep or whatever? Why you put me on last minute? I have to tell him, like, there could be a problem, Houston. That's how I move as a league owner. I bet you no battle rapper that's in that situation would tell me that I'm wrong. They would say, thank you, AR. So what am I doing? I'm being the same person because I give a fuck about Big K's battles happening, not me bribing them, bribing them happening. So I contact K and I say, yo, the same bloggers that be knowing when people got problems, and ironically, allegedly, it involves the same company that blasted the trenches. Allegedly. Because once again, the rumor is Rex and Geechee, not on RBE, allegedly. That's why I say this. Did you get the rumor wrong? So I say, okay, call. So that's just say grand champion. So that's Rex calling me right now. Rex, I'm going to get my bars off the same way people disrespected me on camera. Then I'll call you back. I'll call you back in a second. So here goes my whole thing. Yo, K, make the phone call to Diz just to make sure everything is good. Because I give a fuck about the battle still happening. I want the battle to happen for Big K's run. I want it to happen for his promotion. I want it to happen for his champion of the year. I want it to happen for his bag. How the fuck? When have I ever hated on a fucking match? I'm saying call fucking Diz and apply pressure if need be to make sure, because Diz could be out the loop. So Diz, go ahead and call Rex and check on things. You saw my text message said legals. So Rex has an issue possibly legally getting on Max Out 3 as a surprise battle, right? So how can I make any of this shit up? I'm actually helping it. This is what I get for trying to help the match happen. Yo, K, make sure everything's good. Because I'm not starting these rumors. The same blog is going around with this conversation that was dead on the fucking money about the trenches. That's why I say once again, is it just ironic that we was hearing about Rex and Geechee? Didn't that flyer go up and then get allegedly? This is fucking nuts. Diz, those bars are crazy. Those bars are crazy. You know how many people behind the scenes were talking about, like, yo, because of Summer Madness, Rex and Big K might not be happening? And I'm over here saying, like, damn, make sure you're okay. Speak to the proper people. Speak to Rex. Speak to Diz. Whatever. Make sure the battle. And I'm not putting it on Rex's name because once again, this is just going on behind the scenes. I just know that I get a legals text, right, about possible checking on legals, but I'm not putting that on Rex's name that he wasn't going to show up. But yo, K, check and make sure shit is good. So how the fuck am I bribing somebody off of a card? When did I ever communicate that to Rex or K or Diz? Somebody gonna put that on my name? I'm in the middle of a lawsuit of niggas lying on me about fucking interference. And somebody gonna put that on my name? No fucking sir. Here's the last thing before I get out here. Grown man facts are something we all got to deal with. I'm gonna remind y'all of a story, and then Diz, I'm gonna spin this to you, and I want to see how real we can just keep it with each other. after I just laid out the facts for y'all. I want to see it because you can't call nobody and say that ARP fucking tried to bribe Rex off the card. Rex can't tell you that. K can't tell you that. A-Ward can't tell you that. Diz, you can't say. Nobody can say that. Put them in front of me and let them say that in front of me. I want to hear that. Or somebody show me the proof the way I just put it up here. Nobody can. So here's a story for y'all. It might have been, I think, the Pearly Gates 1 card. It was the first time that we booked Clean Paper versus Gyms. And if you know your RBE history, that battle is on the channel, but it went down the second time. Shout out to Clean. The first time, Clean didn't make it to the battle for whatever reason. Once again, shout out to Clean, right? There was rumors, because rumors is rumors. There was rumors that Black Ice Cartel, because remember, Clean Paper and Black Ice Cartel, he was like one of the faces of Black Ice Cartel. There was rumors that Black Ice Cartel stopped Clean from showing up to RBE, right? And then one of the most credible and respected names in the culture told me that he's seen it in Facebook. Somebody confirmed it. Not Black Ice Cartel, but somebody else was confirming it. And it's ironic too, because I'm like, yo, don't get in trouble by name dropping again, ARP. But it's so funny because I held water for the same person. If he get online and be like, nah, ARP's official for that. He's telling 1000% the truth, and he can. He knows exactly who he is right now. One of the most respected people in here, right? But nah, y'all not gonna give me twice on that. But yo, go clear my name. Get online and clear my name, nigga. If you my nigga the way you say you are, clear my name. But anyway, this person hits me. And he says, yo, yeah, I'm hearing Black Ice Cartel was involved. And that person being who he is to me and being as credible as he is, I ran with it. Publicly, I was just like, yo, Black Ice Cartel blocked the battle. John Doe calls me. John Doe hits me up. He's just like, I had nothing to do with blocking Clean versus Gyms. That's crazy for you to put that on my company and put that on my name. Of course, I'm not going to take his word immediately. But he was adamant about it. And I kind of saw some genuine energy in the call that we were having. So I said, you know what? I got to be fair to myself as well. I'm not just going to take somebody's word. I said, yo, Doe, give me 48 hours. If I don't come back with the proof, I owe you a public apology. I went back to the person. I said, yo, that's situation that send that to me. The person, one of the more credible people in this shit, he said the person that he was getting the information from folded. Right. So now it's telephone games. Like this person told the credible person that's on my phone. And then me hearing it from that person, I ran. I jumped out the window. I got to be honest. I got to keep it real across the board. I jumped out the window. You know what I'm saying? 48 hours go by. I don't have proof anymore. And like I said, that third party folded. I cut a camera on and I said, I apologize to Black Ice Cartel, John Doe, Black Ice, y'all movement, y'all company, y'all reputation. I apologize as a man. It's still on the channel. It's like 5, 6, 7 years old. Something like I never took it down. It's not set to private. It's still on the channel. Because I owed them that. I owed them that. The same platform that you stand on to tear at somebody when you're wrong, I owed you that. And I did it. Diz, I wonder if you would apologize to me and say, yo, AR, maybe I heard some rumors, or maybe the information got misconstrued, or maybe somebody spun your name, whatever the case may be. But I wasn't able to validate that you tried to bribe Rex. Even if for whatever reason, let's say in your mind, you think, yo, I think ARP could do that. I think ARP could try to bribe somebody off of the same fucking card that he's been trying to. I've been promoting your shit. I've been talking good about your shit. I put up the tweet last night of me buying your shit. I'm watching it, playing it back on VOD this morning. I got blindsided by this shit. You know what I'm saying? But maybe in your mind, you still could tell yourself, you know what? Nah, or that shit that ARP do, him being supportive and shit, that shit is just an act. It'd be a 10-year long act. I'd be the best fucking actor in the world then. But maybe ARP is the best actor in the world. I mean, he's in the wrong business. He's really Denzel this whole time. 10 years of putting on a fucking fake facade. Nah, I don't believe him. You don't believe me? Just go bring me back the proof then. The same way I did as a man. I don't got that proof. If you can't, would you apologize to me? Fuck the public. There's a lot of egos and pride. Would you call my line and apologize to me in private? I would never try to bribe somebody off of a card. It would go against my principles in this shit. It would contradict my 10 years of me standing over here saying all the sabotage that has happened over the years in our culture is wrong. Blowing up people's money and blowing up people's cards. It could be my young ill and ill will. It could be my fucking A Verb and Iron Solomon, for example. It could be my Shotgun Shook Pat Stay. It could be my Math. All these battles. People calling 40, not 40 cal. People calling 40 cal the week of his battle, asking him to cancel his ill will. No, my bad. Not calling 40 cal, calling ill will the week of his battle, asking him to cancel the 40 cal battle. Ironically, remember that was the weekend that we had an event the same day in the same city. People making phone calls, trying to sabotage my main event. You know how many screenshots I got of some of this shit too of the actual league owners hitting people like Hitman and Bill Collector and all this, like, yo, cancel it over there and do it over here. I got it all. I got all types of shit. I've dealt with this. We've dealt with this, Diz. Those are the conversations me and you have of dealing with this shit. Me and Gannick, these are the conversations we have. I don't understand why anybody would go left when the cameras is on. Me contradict all of that? I'm the one that's had to endure the most of it, to the point where motherfuckers put a faggot ass, fake ass lawsuit on me. It's the most cowardly thing I've ever seen in my life. The whole culture knows these people have sabotaged and blocked a million battles, and they ran to the courts and said they try to interfere with us over all people daylight. Somebody that's been battling here even before he battled on URL, of all people. Who's sticking up for that? Show me how real y'all are. Y'all not. Y'all niggas is fake as shit. That's what y'all co-sign. Cowardly shit. Diz, I'm not talking about you. I'm not calling you a coward. I'm talking in general, my nigga. I ain't gonna disrespect you up here, Diz. But you owe me that. Fucking imagine me just supporting your shit, and I'm just watching the stream this morning while I'm on a treadmill, and to just get to the second round and hear this ARP's a faggot or a dick sucker or he's bribed Rex. While I'm just sitting here supporting your shit, I'm just blindsided by this shit. This is why this shit ain't for me. This is why this shit ain't for fucking me. Y'all can have this shit.